And but I got to keep my body right. So I'll probably get in the weight room about 3 times, do a little bit of running, just some stuff. You don't want to take this week and just completely let everything go. You have to stay a little bit focused because we do hopefully have 2 more games.
You had a personal tragedy this week. Did that affect you at all, or did it kind of motivate you?
It motivated me. My grandmother, she was a lady who, really, really helped take care of me, and it was a little emotional for me. But whenever I knew that I could look up, and she actually had to get a catheter done on last Saturday, and she refused to let them do anything until our game was over. And she is a huge Clemson fan. They had while she's in the hospital, she's refusing to let anyone do anything to her until we play. And she's got a little Paul in her little I guess program from the funeral. So it was a little extra motivation, and it was a tough week. But Coach Sweeney and Coach Caldwell really had a good plan for me to get prepared.
How much did it mean for them to give you Thursday off to go take care of family?
Yeah, that's one thing that not a lot of people do. ACC championship week, and Coach Sweeney understands that there's more to life than just football, and I really appreciated that. That's something my family really appreciated. Because I feel like I'm one of the, I guess, looked up to people in my family, from all the younger kids and everything. And so I was extremely appreciative of Coach Sweeney, and that's just the kind of guy that he is. I have the utmost respect for him and everything that he's done as a football coach, but as a man, there's no better man to be coached by.
How important was it for them to put the game in the hands of Wayne Gallman and the offensive line late last night?
Well, we knew going into halftime, we knew we were going to have to run the football way better than we did in the first half. And give credit to UNC. They did a really good job and a really good plan coming in. And we just knew that we had to keep the tempo up. I think we had 58 plays going into halftime. We knew we had to keep the tempo up, and that we were in good enough shape, and we just had to keep pounding the football, and eventually it would break, and it did. And that meant so much to us, just because we as an offensive line, we didn't get a whole lot of credit, and a lot of people will say that that we'll fold, not a lot of everybody wanted to talk about UNC's offense, so that was a little extra, and so we really wanted to come out and finish the game like we thought that we should have.
How exciting is it to know that you're going back to Miami, going to the Orange Bowl, playing Oklahoma?
It's pretty exciting. Miami's a great place to play. It's a little bit warm for my liking, but it's any time that you can get in a big bowl like that, it's extremely exciting to know that people hold us up to be the number 1 team in the country. That's something that it's just indescribable. It's something that I've always dreamed of, but never knew that it would happen. And now that it's here, we got to make the best of it.
When you see that, people say we're number 1 team in the country. How much confidence does that give you now going into a big game like this, that we can beat anybody?
Well, and it gives us confidence, but we also know that we have to keep it going with and prove to everyone that we are the number 1 team in the country. Everyone's gonna bring their A game. And Oklahoma is a really, really good football team, and so we know that we're gonna have to play our best every week, and that we're gonna get everybody's A game.
Have you watched Oklahoma play this year?
I've watched them a couple games, just whenever we had late games, just sitting in the hotel room, and the tape and everything doesn't lie. They're a great football team.
What stands out about them?
Well, their defense obviously does a lot of things that can really hurt you. They run, a lot of teams don't run more of an odd front, and they do, and that can really pose some problems. Their defensive lines, they lost Jordan Phillips, that we played last year in the second round of the draft, but they just reloaded.
I may be a little late to the party, but what does that shirt mean?
Well, Jordan had it on, and we couldn't let him wear it in here because we were like, wow, Jordan, you would look like you were very full of yourself. So I said, well, let me wear it. So I decided that I would wear it. So, give my man J-Leg some love.
So you're going to give us a quick impersonation that you promised us a couple weeks ago?
Well, I guess I'll do the Robbie Caldwell. Which one do y'all want? Well, I can tell y'all whatever you want. We're gonna have to go run the football against Oklahoma. We gotta. That's all that we gotta do. We're just gonna run the football. I take good old country running.
Can you do Dabo Sweeney fussing at the punter for a fake punt?
So you freaking kidding me? You think that we're gonna do a fake punt? No. What, you lost your freaking mind? We do what we do. We do what we do. oh man, I can't believe it. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I want to hear your Jeff Scott.
Yeah, Jeff Scott. Yeah.
Jeff Scott. Okay, with him, I guess I can't really do Jeff.
Yeah,
It's more of like an inside, like only the team will know, only the team will know what we're talking about, because he does. I already did Coach Caldwell, because Coach Scott, okay, for the first game, I don't know why he thought this was a good idea, but he thought that it was a good idea to come out and say that they had built a 15-car garage for our 15 games underneath the Oculus, and that every week we were gonna have a different car that we pulled out, and Deshaun was gonna be the driver. Well, he gets up there, he's like, okay, man. And he's got a piece of paper, and a picture of a car, a piece of paper, and he's reading off of it, and I think he got really nervous because he's reading. He's like, we have a Lamborghini Murcielago, and it's got 400, and we were like, Coach Scott, just please stop. Just let us go play football, please. Just let us go play football. So that's kind of the extent of him. But yeah,
I'd applaud if I could.
Yeah.
What is it that you do when you get on the bus? Who do you do?
Oh man, I'll do a little bit of Coach. I do Coach Elliott. He's always got his little, I guess, words of wisdom. I'll get him. I'll get Reggie, our chaplain, Coach Caldwell, Coach Sweeney. Coach Sweeney does a really good job of giving me some firepower every week. So I always try and remember stuff that he says to kind of get on the bus.
What is your favorite Dabo speech that you can do?
My favorite Dabo speech. Oh man, I really don't think I can put that down to one. He has so many good speeches that I don't know which one would be my favorite.
Do you do Brent?
I can do Brent, but I got to keep it PG. So I don't know if I can do that, in front of all you guys. But yeah, oh yeah.
All right, give us one Dabo to close then.
One
good
Dabo
Dabo
to
to close.
One Dabo to close. Well, you want to talk about Clemson? And freaking kidding me? Who's this guy? Who are you? You freaking kidding? We're going to talk about Clemson. We're the number one team in the nation. Our guys don't deserve that. You got to be kidding me. I don't even know who this guy is. He's over here talking about Clemson. That's pathetic. That's average as grits. You kidding me? So that's one good Dabo.